This episode is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Do you ever think about switching insurance companies to see if you could save some cash? Progressive makes it easy. Just drop in some details about yourself and see if you're eligible to save money when you bundle your home and auto policies. The process only takes minutes, and it could mean hundreds more in your pocket. Visit Progressive.com after this episode to see if you could save. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Potential savings will vary. Not available in all states.
Now back to the story from a few minutes ago. You're inside the best of the Morning X. Barnes, Leslie, and Jimmy.
99X.
While we're waiting for our next caller, we'd like to remind you folks calling in to, keep your questions within the boundaries of good taste.
Big Chris chiming in. Hey, Big Chris.
Yeah, hey, what's going on?
Long time no talk.
Yeah, you talk about all these jobs, if I like the girl and she's hot, I don't give a rat's ass if she shovels out some crap in the circus. I don't care.
As long as she's hot.
Yeah, and let me ask you one other thing. You got Lanny who's, just a professional, dork or whatever he does. I got one question. Hey,
Hold on, Big Chris. Hold on, Big Chris.
Shut up a minute. I got one question.
And quite frankly, when I get married and have kids, I don't want my wife to work when we have kids. So I don't,
I'd rather my wife...
Jimmy, get married first before...
Yeah,
hey,
really.
Wait a minute. Let me tell you something about this housewife job. You got all these women, you come home, take the kids. I've had such a hard day. The kids are killing me. Kids are tearing me up. Listen, if I got to play with some kids and do a little laundry a day and watch some soaps, whatever, I'm all over that gig.
Yeah, me too.
I don't care what anybody says. That is a cush gig,
Right, it is. Yeah.
Hey, Big
tell you
Chris,
something.
but while you're talking about the housewife gig, I do agree that if the housewife gig is the one you choose, you live it.
Absolutely.
You don't get off at 5.
I got friends who work all day, pick up their kids from daycare for an hour, and say, take the kids, I can't handle it. I'm like, come on.
I'll tell you what, Chris, I got a woman I want to introduce you to who is a 10, okay? She's
what?
She's a 10, all right?
All right.
She's a proctologist, though. You in?
Sure, what the hell, as long as she stays away from mine, I'm good.
As long as she washes her hands, right?
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, after my sister has 3 kids, you couldn't pay me to do that job. That is tougher than any... I'm sorry.
Shoot. What, are you kidding me?
That is tougher than anything.
You do a little laundry, make some peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, you finished?
You're so sensitive, Big Chris.
All right, I got to go. I'm
Bye.
out.
Hey, somebody just emailed me. Larry just emailed. Jimmy, you spin records. Shut the hell up. You should be lucky any chick would date you. All right.
Good point.
There you go.
Actually, he doesn't
Point
spin
taken.
records,
Yeah.
and you're safe when he's not touching things here.
That's right. Well,
Only thing that opens is his mouth here.
That's right.
Yeah, Bert.
Yes.
What's going on, Bert?
How are you all? I was thinking about emergency room nurses. Pretty tough there following Big Chris. But
Yes.
what about emergency room nurse?
Yeah, let's all. We all know that Big Chris is a little jaded.
Yeah, I was afraid
yeah.
I'd have to follow him.
know
You
what?
think of the
Big-
nurse, you think of ER, yeah.
Tell you
Yeah,
what.
I met my wife, and she was an emergency room nurse down in Florida, and amazing what they do behind the scenes. That the doctors get a lot of credit, but the responsibility there and very active
No
job.
doubt.
That's impressive, though, when you meet someone like that
Absolutely.
Who's in that line of work. Because
No
I know
doubt.
a couple of people that their wives do that. I'm like, God, I could never do
Right.
your
And
job.
she worked over at Scottish Rite recently, and boy, working with those kids, it really was impressive. It really warms your heart, especially the work they do.
And when you met her, you were like, "Wow, this is
Absolutely, especially going by and seeing her on a break when she's working 3 p.m. in the afternoon till 3 a.m. in the morning.
That's scary.
Could you have fallen in love with a truck driver?
I don't think so. I've known too many truck drivers being in the industry that I'm in, and certainly wouldn't be conducive to raising the children that I have today. That's just not like you were all talking about. I'm looking for the big picture.
Right.
And I wanted somebody, that nurturing aspect, and someone that can obviously apply a Band-Aid and handle those stressful situations when a child, when your kid falls off a playground and
could you have, let's say,
the
married somebody
relationships-
who just like works as a clerk at Target?
It would have been hard. I had a girlfriend in high school, I guess, that had worked in retail, but it didn't seem like she could handle the bigger issues when they came up. And I was again, I'm looking to the future. When something happens with my children, I want someone that's most capable to handle those situations.
And you know what? Those are the people, and those are the relationships that tend to be doomed. Are the guys who do follow their heart, if you will,
Sure.
and marry the retail clerk or whatever, and they're way out of the league of that person. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Yeah.
Like you get maybe an attorney and you're matched up with, you fall head over heels for a waitress. And that's not slamming waitresses. I'm saying they're so far apart.
Right.
And maybe
Right.
at different parts in their life.
Or that
And
you,
then it doesn't work out.
or
Hard
that
for
you,
them to relate to each other
It's
on a
hard to rate.
day-to-day
And then
basis.
they love each other, but they're so far apart and everything else that it's hard.
and it's hard for people we've seen that are in love with someone's career, and their career takes so much time that the children end up suffering. You know?
True.
Move
Got a
on.
couple more good ones here. Let's take
Thanks,
them
David.
quickly.
Thanks. Good call. See, when the listener says it, it sounds legit. When Barnes and Jimmy say it,
Sounds harsh
we're
when you say
shallow,
it.
harsh,
Yeah.
a-holes. Steven, line 1. Hi, how are you?
Fine. How are y'all?
Good, Steven. What's a good profession that would attract you to a woman?
I like chefs. I like a woman that knows how to cook all kinds of wild things.
Nice
That is
chef.
attractive. That's one of those jobs too. That's you look at it and you're like, all right,
You mean
man,
like-
you've got it going
You mean
on.
like Martha
You mean-
Stewart?
No.
You mean like
That's
you mean like
annoying.
working at the Waffle House?
Yeah, there you go.
There you
no,
go.
no, I'm talking about like the 5-star restaurant.
Oh, yeah.
stuff
running
like
a big
that.
kitchen,
And they
Yeah.
let me tell you, that's not an easy job, and they go to a lot of school to
like
do
Monica from Friends.
Yeah, there you go. Except maybe with a job.
That. That's a good one.
Thank you, Stephen.
All righty, and your kids will never go hungry. Dave?
Hey guys,
Hey, Dave.
Dave.
here's something that nobody's thought of. A school teacher.
Yep.
That's always very
smart.
attractive.
A very hard
They're
job,
smart,
too.
they love kids.
Yep.
Yet some of them got the wild side too.
And
Well,
also,
I think they attain that wild side from having that job.
Exactly. And the fact is you have a great job to where you have school during the day, and then when you come home, if you have kids, you can take care of the kids because they're at school as well.
Sure. No question. That's not an easy job, and it's not for a woman. Women don't go into that because they want to make big money.
Exactly.
And
It's a
there's something to be
fulfilling situation.
something to be said for that.
Thank
they're
you,
in for it
Dave.
for love.
There's
Yes.
something to be said for that.
Thanks, Dave. Guys, thanks for the calls. We're out
Thank you,
of time.
thank you.
The best of the Morning X with Barnes, Leslie, and Jimmy. 99X.
Jim Rome takes on sports
Why? Because you're not playing me.
with rapid-fire takes
And a lot to get to, and I'm not sure you're going to like all of it. Honestly, I don't even care if you like all of it or not. I have a job to do.
scorching debates.
On any given week, you have lots to beef about. Take advantage of it. Get up in here.
He's the Spitfire of sports smack.
She's not my fault. We will get to all of that.
The Jim Rome Show podcast.
Get up in here, and we'll beef later on. What's your beef?
Follow and listen on your favorite platform.
You've been warned.